Hi guys, my name is Jifeng San and I'm a finance major here. So, the relationship between education funding, college graduation rate, average tuitions, and average income will be investigated in this report. The research questions will be will the increasing in graduation funding affect the college graduation rates? I believe this relationship is positive, which is increasing education funding can increase the college graduation rates. For economic expansions, the dependent variable y is going to be college graduation rate, and the independent variable x will include education funding, average tuitions, and average income. I believe that the relationship between average income and education funding and graduation rate is positive, but the relationship between average tuitions and college graduation rate is negative. That if the government cuts education funding, school will have to pay a higher expense, which will be borne mostly by students. Tuition will be raised and scholarship will be reduced. High tuition fees may cause some families would be unable to pay and students eventually drop out. The reduction on the reduction of scholarship will also make some students need part-time job, distract them from studying, making it difficult for students to graduate. So this analysis is at the state level. For hypothesis, like I just mentioned, I assume that the relationship between average income and education funding and graduation rate is positive, but the relationship between average tuitions and graduation rate is negative. Now, after the regressions, I found that it was indeed different from what I expect. What I expect is reduce the tuition fees can increase the graduation rate. Obviously, my regressions result is that increase the tuition fee can increase the graduation rate. I think the reason I did it wrong is because I did not consider the quality of teaching. Because high tuition does not necessarily mean that it has a higher quality of teaching. So the model I use is college graduation rate equal to beta O plus beta 1 education funding plus beta 2 average income plus beta 3 average tuitions. The results show that the relationship between them is positive. In other words, increasing education funding, average income, and average tuition will increase the college graduation rate. Overall, I'm looking to see if is raising education funding will increase college graduation rate, which include variables like average income and average tuitions. In Italy, I assume that increasing education funding and income will increase college graduation rate, while increasing tuition fees would decrease graduation rates. In the end, my regression rule told me that increasing college funding debt and income can indeed increase the graduation rate, but higher tuition fees can also increase the graduation rate, which is different from my expectations. Thank you.